Hi everyone. Here's another calculator activity I'd love to share with you, and it's called Guess My Number. In this game it's probably more focused on children in the grade 3 to grade 6 level, more so the upper levels of the primary school. But having said that, I've had a grade 2 child who's coped remarkably well with this game too, so it all depends on how accomplished the kids are with their number work. Basically, it's a game that helps kids discover more about decimal numbers and ordering decimal numbers and estimating the place value of numbers. So here's what we do. So first of all, you can play with 2 players or more, and they can swap calculators. I put in a number, for example 25, and I divide it by itself, and then equals. And I get on the screen 1. I don't tell my opponent or partner what number I've put in there. They've got to try and get the screen back to the number 1, and all they do is they press a number then equals. That's most important. Remember that number equals, a number equals. So don't clear the screen, and it'll happen quite a lot when you first start playing this. So they don't know that I've got 25 in there, so they might just go 12 equals, and you'll see that it's got 0.48. Too small. We've got to get the number on the screen back to 1. So 0.48, it's a little bit less than half. So 12 was too small. Let's try 16 equals. And we've got 0.64. We don't clear the screen. Still too small. Let's go 19 equals. And 0.76. And we're getting closer and closer. The object of the game is to get it back to 1. Let's go 22 equals, and we've got 0.88. As you can see, if I go 25 equals, and the display is back to 1, so they got my number. So you could play this game and see how many goes it takes to get to your opponent's number. You might like to keep a bit of a record of what numbers you've chosen. Which ones are too high and which ones are too low. If I did that again, for example 45 divided by 45 equals, it's back to 1, and the child says, I give them the calculator, they don't know that it's 45, they might start with 23 equals 0.51, way too small. They might go 78 equals 1.733, so they've gone beyond 1, so they know that it's between 70, I forgot what I put in there now, 70 something and 40 something, so they're narrowing the range of the numbers. They know the bottom number and the top number, and it's in between there somewhere. Then you could change this to have 3-digit numbers, 4-digit numbers, and so on. One thing I've done with some children, when we first introduced this game, I've done something like this: 5.6 divided by 5.6 equals, and they've gradually narrowed it down. They've got, well, it's going to be bigger than 5, but they keep finding out that it's less than 6, and then they go, what, how could that be? We don't tell. Then it dawns on them, there's numbers in between whole numbers, so that introduces a whole concept of decimal numbers. So that's a good discovery for them to make as well. I've played this game quite a lot. The kids always seem to love it, and they're always trying to outdo each other with the types of numbers. You'll always get some that'll try and put a number like 5.674231 or something like that. It always happens, so might need to nut that one out fairly quickly to start. Terrific game. Hope you enjoy it.